Okay, what is up, guys? Today we are playing Your Boyfriend. I have seen this game on Twitter and I've watched a couple playthroughs, and today I am going to be playing it. So let's just jump right into it. Our name is Kitty. We're sticking with Kitty. Even though I'm not her, but still. My life has been chaotic. My family broke out into another fit of drama, so I left the nest and ran straight to college. I got an apartment and a job, but even that has become unbearable. Oh no. Working at the local Greasy Spoon Diner doesn't pay the best, obviously, so finding a roommate was my only recourse to be able to find an apartment. Now, my roommate is always bringing some dropout into our apartment for late night study sessions. My sleep schedule is wrecked, and top it off, the rent is late. I've heard once that if you become a roommate with a friend, you won't stay friends for long. In my case, my friendship is strained with my friend making excuses for why they need me to cover their half of the rent. Wow. Thanks to that deadbeat, I'm working harder just to scrape by every month. Picking up a second job will drive me to an early grave at this point. The park gives me a chance to have some much-needed alone time. This part of the park in particular is my favorite because it's untouched by my obnoxious family members. Our mom pops out of the pond over there and is like,
"What the fuck did you just say?"
And college jerks. The only people who come here are the groundskeepers. Even then, they only come by in the morning. Closing my eyes, I rub my face and breathe out the tension from my body so that I could enjoy the peace and quiet. Just then, I feel someone sit down beside me. Fuck! Oh no, it's Mom!
Mommy's home.
She came for us, dude. Startled, I turn and face the interloper. Wow, big word.
Whoa, hey, take it easy. It's just me.
Oh, he talks, okay. The stranger says, trying to keep me from leaping too high off of the park bench. Okay, so he doesn't talk all the time. Okay. You're a jumpy one, aren't you? You look like a golf ball. Lucky for you, I love golf. Scooting awkwardly towards me, a shy smile creeps over on his face. I keep my eyes on him like a hawk, unsure what his intentions are. Not once do his unblinking eyes stray from mine. Oh god, what the fuck? So, are you waiting for a family member or a friend? Funny he assumes we actually like our family. And have friends. It just seems kind of odd for you to be sitting here all alone like this, and so far away from the jogging track. A chill runs down my spine. I cross my arms over my chest and slide myself away from him, perching closer to the edge of the bench. Does a sane person walk up to you out of the blue and start asking such questions? No one should talk to each other at all. The stranger picks up on my unease, refraining from moving any closer towards me. Crossing his fingers in between his legs, he smiles warmly. I mean, you don't look like a groundskeeper or one of the old people feeding pigeons after doing Tai Chi. That's because I'm in disguise, Peter. We take off our mask and we're an 80-year-old man. Also, I'm pretty sure that's not how you spell pigeons, dumbass. We gotta get you some spelling lessons, Peter. I'm just getting some alone time to myself. Things have been pretty intense lately. It's like he wants to wrap his arms around me in comfort, fingers switching. Whoa.
Look. I know this is sudden. Very sudden. But may I have the pleasure in taking you out to dinner?
What? Why? Can I have the pleasure? Never mind, he's weird. I can't tell if it's just him being socially awkward or eccentric. What? Why? Yeah, exactly. Why is he interested in me of all people? Yeah, we're 80 years old. How old are we supposed to be in this game? I don't know.
Well, I'm your boyfriend.
What?
Isn't that why you're here?
Oh, this is our boyfriend. Okay. My boyfriend? Why would he be assuming we were in a relationship? Maybe we have dementia. Things get hard at our old age. I think we should take his word for it. The stranger sits patiently waiting for my answer. We're gonna say, yeah, we're a nice young lady. Or old lady. Or old man. I guess. It's not like I'm doing anything anyways, and it would be a nice break from the monotony. Sorry, I'm stupid. I don't know how to say things. God knows I could stand to forget my problems for a few hours. This guy seems interesting enough to keep my mind off things. Really? That's great. He beams, holding my hand in his own. Oh. I'll see you tonight at 7. His hand is giant. His hand looks like thick French fries. Standing up from the bench, he pauses, realizing something. Oh, I almost forgot. We need a place to meet up. Sorry, I know that I sound absent-minded, but I'm just so excited. How about that old diner downtown? It's nice and quiet, so no one will disturb us. The diner downtown, which one? You know, the one that you work at. Fuck, how does he know where we work? Hang on, what? Oh, okay. We're fine with this, okay. Great, see you tonight. I guess that's okay. I guess we don't mind. And just like that, he hurries off with a skip in his step, as though he had just won the lottery. I watch as he disappears down a path that bends around a shallow hill. The park is quiet again, the serene loneliness setting in once more. Songbirds sing in a nearby tree. I sit there for a while, replaying the strange encounter in my head. I suppose that I should be flattered that he took such a liking to me, however unusual it seemed. It's nothing like I've ever seen in movies or television. But then again, if I were Hollywood attractive, maybe it would be so normal that it would be almost annoying. Yeah. I feel my cheeks flush as I reflect on him saying, "Can I have the pleasure?" A shy smile creeps from the corners of my mouth. He must be as new to this as I am. What a shy, awkward guy. We like him. The birds stop singing as I feel a knot grow in the pit of my stomach. How did he know where I work? Okay, so we are concerned about this. Good. I was worried that we were just going to be like, oh, it's fine. I was worried. Oh, this is where we work, okay. 7 p.m. I show up at the diner, feeling rather unusual about meeting someone at a place that I work at for a completely spontaneous dinner date, and with a complete stranger who somehow knew that I worked here. Weird. The diner isn't very busy tonight, which is unsurprising. Even though I work here, the diner isn't my first choice for dinner. Maybe he was another customer that I never paid attention to? While I work, I let my mind drift, and after a while, I go on autopilot. I don't really pay that much attention to names and faces, even if they are regulars. Maybe he was one of those regulars, building up his courage to ask me out every day, but eventually loosing his nerve. It's kind of a cute thought, though I consider if it's wise to encourage him. Taking my seat, I wait. Checking the old-fashioned neon light clock that hangs over the jukebox, I notice he's 5 minutes late. Wow. I might as well buy myself a milkshake in the meantime. The waitress on tonight's shift is surprised to see me here on my day off. I imagine that she will tell me job loyalty is one thing, but the food here isn't worth writing home about. After serving this stuff for a few months now, I agree with her. At least the milkshakes are good. They are the really old-fashioned kind made with real ice cream and ingredients, unlike the powdered mix and flavored syrup at the fast food places. Oh, awesome. The waitress must have been less busy than I assumed because she brought my shake to me only a few minutes later. Wow. I pulled a spoon from the vintage glass and lick it clean. We're very surprised. So good. I stir the shake a little before I take a sip. A man rushes through the diner's front doors like he ran the whole way here with something tucked carefully on it under his arm. It's an assault rifle. I immediately recognize his sleeveless hoodie and blue shirt. He quickly scans the diner in panic. He probably thought that I already left. I wave him over and relief spreads across his face. Winded, he hurries down the rows of booths and sits across from me. You're late. I know. I'm sorry, I had to make a quick stop. As he speaks to me between breaths, I try to place where he might have been before coming here. The stranger pulls out the long white box that he was carrying, placing it on the table and sliding it over to me. Here, I bought this for you. Thinking about earlier today in the park, it might have been a little creepy to ask you for a date on the spot. I thought I might get you a little something as a way of apologizing. If it was awkward for you, of course. He got something for me? Really? It had better not be a severed ear or fingers or something. I guess we're assuming he's Joe Goldberg right off the bat. I don't know. Opening the box, I see 2 long stem roses with deep red petals. The thorns were removed, and they're bound by a shimmering black silk ribbon. Oh, that's so sweet. Yes, they're lovely. We love them. I take the roses in my hand gingerly as if they were still. Still what? I draw the aroma in deeply. They are so wonderfully fresh and fragrant. It's no bouquet or anything, but I thought that they looked nice. He smiles as he watches me admire his gift. They are very nice. Thank you. I place the flowers back in their box, and the stranger averts his eyes for a bit as to not stare at me. Nagging questions I have hang over my head like a storm cloud. And while he was in a good mood, I figured that I should inquire a bit about this cute, bizarre stranger. Dinner in a greasy spoon diner with a stranger carrying a box of roses didn't seem ordinary, and I had to make sure that he wasn't going to propose at the cash register. Oh no. I stirred the milkshake with the straw for a second or two. So, how did you know that I work here? Oh, well, I walk by this place rather often on my walks. I catch glimpses of you through the window from time to time when you're working. I try coming in, but I get cold feet and just keep walking. Like a loser. Oh. He stares down at the table in shame, cueing me to reach over and give his hand a reassuring pat. No, you're not a loser. Do you know what? I don't even know your name. My name? The smile on his face fades into a slight grimace before his gaze drifts off to the side. I really don't like my name. Honestly, I'd rather be called something else, like a nickname or something. Oof. He must have a really horrible name or really horrible parents that he wants to disassociate with. He also hates his family. Nobody likes their family in this game. Okay, how about... We're naming him Peter because that is his name. Peter. Okay, it looks like Peter has to go to the bathroom. Wait, what was that? How did you know my real name? He's for sure holding back a shit right now. Look at that fucking face. Urgh. I hate my name. Were you talking to girlfriend? Did she tell you my real name? No, seriously, pick another name. We're calling you Peter. Sorry, man. Wow, you're really adamant on calling me Peter, aren't you? ... Fine, we'll go with that then. I don't know. I think it fits. ... So many ellipses. You may not like it, but can you smile for me, Peter? Oh. I reassure him with another gentle squeeze. The expression of disgust instantly evaporates into delight over his new name. Wow, I didn't realize until now, but he has some really beautiful blue eyes. The vivid color... Yeah, they're sunken into his fucking head. What's wrong with your eyes, Peter? Get that shit checked out. The vivid color left me taking in their blue hue, not noticing I was staring until he cleared his throat. Are we having a moment, or... A blush spreads across his cheeks as he squeezes my hand back. Sorry. I pull my hand from his, cursing myself for staring like that. Great, now I'm an awkward weirdo. Heat radiates from my cheeks, and I imagine them glowing bright red like a Christmas light. The thought makes my cheeks warmer, the blush deepening. He chuckles and shakes his head. Hey, there's nothing to be sorry for. Reassuring me with a soft smile, he looks around for something to break the tension, eyes falling upon my milkshake. Hey, I was supposed to buy you something. Okay, you're paying then. You're paying. Well, you kind of already did. Yeah, but you can still pay for our food. I point to the box of roses. Besides, we could share this, just as long as I get the cherry. Deal? I scoop the milkshake towards him. He looks to the side, reaching over to take it. Man, our first date and you're the one buying. I'm very terrible at this. Yeah, we should have made him pay. Well, how about you buy next time? There we go. His eyes go wide with surprise. Next time? You want to meet up again? Well, this wasn't a total disaster, right? So, yeah. I mean, I guess it wasn't. I don't think so, but I don't want to argue with you. It's cute seeing him struggle for a coherent thought while also trying to restrain his happy energy. All just from being around me. Still, as much as I'm enjoying his company, I can't stay long. Look out the window with a bit of an exaggerated way in order to get his attention. It's getting dark and I don't like walking home late at night. How about we continue this on our next date? Rising up from my seat, I pull out one of the napkins from the dispenser. Do you have a pen? Oh, I think I do. He pulls one from his pocket and hands it to me. I write down my name and number. Here, call me and we can hang out again soon, okay? Taking pen and napkin from my hand, he gazes down at the number in complete awe before looking back up at me. Of course, I'd love to see you again. Dude, he wants us. We're such a fucking stud. Wow.
Wow.
I walk to the register and pay for the shake. With a quick look back at him, I wave and leave the diner. With a brisk pace, I make my way back to the apartment before nightfall. The evening air cools my skin, but for some reason I feel warm the whole way back. It's because we're in love. I'm finally back in my apartment, quietly walking to my room so that I don't disturb my roommate. Judging by the thumping and moaning sounds coming from the other side of the wall, they seem to be having another study session. Wow. Fuck, I wish that they would be more quiet. I have to live here too. They're very inconsiderate. Jeez. I didn't bother to turn on the lights in my room and flop face first into the mattress, limbs spread wide. Letting out a long, loud groan that made the couple next door pause for a brief moment, I roll onto my back and stare up at the ceiling. Despite having so many other things on my mind, my thoughts never stray far from Peter. Looking over to the box that's still in my hand, I open it up one more time. I pull out the bundled roses and, smiling a little, draw in their sweet fragrance again. I hope he calls soon. Oh god, okay. Next day, let's go. So, Kitty, did you have a nice time with Peter? Yes, I did. Oh, sorry. Have a good up and face another day. Yeah, sorry. Fuck, my bad. Oh, we have such a cute little plushie right here. Damn it. I roll over in my bed for a moment. Every inch of my body is begging me to wake up, but I don't feel like it. It's like I didn't get any form of rest at all. I fight the will to wake up for a moment, rubbing my eyes before sitting up in my bed. Ugh, I'm a mess. What? Oh, we can touch this. I won this plushie at the carnival. Still smells like cherries. Oh, that's so cute. I love that. We have a plushie over here, too. I've seen this plushie before. It blew up at one point, and people swore up and down that it somehow had suited the overwhelming feeling of disdain despite its smile. What? Now that I see it up close, I get what they mean. It had a matching axolotl plush that they released after it, but it sold out in hours. What time is it? It's 9:12. Oh, it's Sunday. 9:12 a.m. Oh god, I'm late for work. Oh shit! Oh, what are we watching on TV? Finally dressed, I rush out of my bedroom, making my way into the kitchen section where I normally put my work keys.
Hey, looks like someone's in a hurry.
Oh, they talk too, okay. Holy shit, Lucy! Jeez. Startled from the sudden voice, I turn around to look over towards my roommate, who looks just as surprised as I am. Whoa, ho, ho, chill, my dude. What's got you all jumpy this early in the morning? For a moment, I'm surprised she's not even irritated that I called her by her name. She'd only allow that with people she trusts. Why doesn't she trust us? Then I shake my head, focusing back on my predicament. Oh, she looks so pretty. I'm late for work, so I gotta bolt out of here before I lose my job. I frantically try to explain as I grab my keys from the kitchen counter and start to hurry my way towards the front door. So no coffee then? She makes her way to the coffee machine to turn it off. As much as I have many issues with my roommate's lifestyle, lack of job, and always leaving me with the rent, at least she keeps the place clean and makes coffee for me every morning. Okay, so she's our housewife. Cool. I guess it's these little gestures that hold me back from looking for a new place and a new roommate. It is sweet of her, yeah. No, not today, thanks though. I answer before taking my leave, not entirely closing the door behind me as I bolt my way downstairs and out of the apartment building. Great way to start a new day. Ugh, at least I'll be seeing Peter today, so that's something on the upside. Yeah. It's Sunday. There's usually hardly any customers on Sunday mornings, but even then, it doesn't excuse my being late. Rushing through the front doors of the diner, I dash into the kitchen and grab my apron off the coat hanger along the far end of the wall. The apron seemed to be the only place where the grease stains don't get all over me. Fumbling to tie the apron on, I rushed towards the time clock and snatched my time card to punch in. Wait. According to this, I already clocked in. I can't read that shit. Who could have... My attention snaps upward to the sounds of approaching footsteps. Whoever it is, they're not trying to be discreet as they carry a clanking stack of dirty dishes back from a table.
There you are. Where have you been?
Fucking British ass. What the heck?
I've been covering your shift for the past 45 minutes without the boss even knowing you're not here.
Okay. TK rushes right by me as they gently place the dishes into the sink of this soapy hot water. Wiping their hands, TK sighs loudly enough to make sure that I hear it. They're like this all the time, though, always acting like they're the big sibling to everyone and keeping things in one piece. I hope as I try to think of an excuse that doesn't sound as pathetic as my alarm didn't go off, but the truth is all I have, so I try to downplay the issue. I don't get why you're making such a fuss. We're pretty much dead on Sunday morning. Kitty, we're gonna get fucking fired. You clearly weren't paying attention when you came barging in. TK wipes their hands on their apron before gesturing me to look through the service window. What the? Are you kidding me? Wait, where did all these fucking people come from? It was empty when we came in. Am I crazy? Or was it empty? What? I could have sworn it was empty. What? Why are there so many old farts here? I try not to raise my voice to a point that the fiber-chomping boomers outside did not hear me. A tour bus came along, that's what happened. Now stop asking questions and start waiting tables. TK hands me a spare notepad and pencil and nudges me out of the kitchen. Great, here I am hoping to have an easygoing day. So much for that. The breakfast crowd is rough, to say the least. The less I talk about the customers, the better. But today really pushed my patience. A couple of customers ever threatened to refuse to pay for their breakfast because it was slow and that they didn't get their coffee cups filled 5 or 6 times. This is why I work at the animal shelter. I only have to talk and tend to cats. The 10 hours of training is so fucking worth it to tickle a kitten's feet. Like, seriously. I had to smooth things out with a smile so sugary sweet that it would have given them a cavity. Luckily, I have a bit of charisma and have been able to schmooze all the toughest of customers. Sometimes it's just easier to give them an IOU saying that their next meal is on the house. If they really are that pissed, they leave quickly and never come back, and we don't lose money. It's a win-win. That's pretty smart. It's just strange that some of the worst customers are the oldest. I guess you don't have much use for common decency and human kindness with one foot in the grave. Holy shit, Kitty! Bro, we're a fucking savage. Fuck old people. I'm gonna fucking fight them all. Yeah, I'm gonna win, because if I don't know, if I climb a tree, they have no fucking hope for catching me, and I can just throw stones at them. Such a hassle. Climbing a tree and throwing stones is kind of a hassle, but at least you'll kill all the old people. Eventually, the crowd starts dying down, most leaving to do some sightseeing, others staying for coffee or lunch. Oh my god, is that Hatsune Miku? We have a fucking celeb at our restaurant, dude. Sing a song! Sing Triple Paka! Where's Nero and Tito? Where's everyone else? I don't think she's gonna sing a song for us. At least these are the kind of customers that mind their own business and are more focused on eating or talking. Sing! Staggering into the kitchen, I let out a long sigh and rest against the wall, finally able to take a moment to relax. Ahem. I know you want to get off your feet, but you missed a table. Fuck. TK sneaks over at my side, giving me a gentle nudge before pointing back out to the dining area. I roll my exhausted eyes and look over towards them. Can't you do it? I don't feel like having some Karen throw their oatmeal on me again. I would, but you owe me for covering your ass for an hour. Damn it, they had a point. With a groan, I lean myself off the wall, try to straighten my posture, and stumble back out. Scanning the booths, I check all the tables I had already gotten, matching their faces and orders table by table. I don't think I missed any. A voice chimes in from the booth to my right. Hey there, stranger. Whoa! Stage 5 clinger alert? Sir, why are you at my place of work? This establishment actually banned, people with sleeveless hoodings and shirt sleeves that go to your middle arm. The middle of your arm. No sleeves, no service, fuckface. Okay, we just said we hate him, but sure, I'll give him a kiss. Hey, cutie. He seems to be caught a little off guard, though instantly beams as he rubs his cheek. That does not look like an instant beam. We fucking traumatized this man. He looks scared. Already kissing after the first date? Have you no shame? He teases. Hey now, I'm not the one who asked you out on the date out of the blue. It's you who should be ashamed. True, yet here you are trying to seduce me into giving you a hearty tip. Whoa, Peter. He spoke, musing his eyes along my body. Holy shit, we had one date. I am not into this freaky shit already. Oh, dang, you caught me. I guess I'll have to try harder next time. Oh, I am now. Kitty, you convinced me. As soon as I say this, I feel him snake his hand along my waist, pulling me closer to him as a very carnivorous smirk curls on his lips. Harder than a kiss on the cheek? My interest is piqued. Alright. I never knew he was a wild one, considering how tame he seems like yesterday. Somehow seeing this other more forward side to him was alluring. Hell yes, this is what we want. Eventually, I pull away from his subtle hold, reaching around to undo my apron. Anyways, we still on for lunch? I ask, watching the hungry look in his eyes fade and go back to being the casual man I met yesterday. Of course, anywhere you'd like, darling. Alright, let me go tell my coworker I'm going on a break. Can't just ditch them, you know. No, of course not. You go on ahead. I'll be here when you get back. Good. It'd be weird if we came back and you were gone. I don't know why you would have any reason to leave. He winks at me flirtatiously before I leave. God, why is it turning me on so much? We are very easy to arouse, I guess. I walk back into the kitchen area, hanging up my apron just as TK approaches me.
Oh, and who was that?
They take a glance out into the dining area before returning their attention to me. Him? He's my boyfriend. Capitalized. It's crazy because we just met barely yesterday and he asked me on a date right out of the blue. They don't seem to respond well to this as they give a little frown. That's rather quick. So he's just here to see you, right? Should I do a British accent when I'm doing TK's lines? I don't know if I have the energy to do that. Actually, he's here to take me on a little break date. We might stop by my place and get lunch before coming back.
Oh, so it's serious then.
They try to look as though they aren't bothered by this. Maybe, I don't know. I'd love to see where this goes. Honestly, with how crazy everything is in my life has been, this guy is a great change. TK seems troubled, attempting to keep a forced smile on their face. I guess, it's just that I was kind of hoping maybe I could treat you to lunch sometime. Bless their heart. I kind of knew they had a thing for me. The things have been so crazy, I don't think dating a coworker would help out. Dude, everyone fucking wants us. We're so hot. How about tomorrow? Okay, so we're just immediately going back on the not dating a coworker thing. Just immediately throwing away all of our principles, I guess. Well, how about tomorrow? I mean, I do owe you for covering my part of the shift today. They seem to perk up at this offer, doing their best to act casual. I mean, they are very adorable. I definitely date them. Yes, we do. We both work tomorrow, though. So how about coffee on your way to work? Nothing like a nice perk before dealing with Monday's crowd. You got it. Coffee and maybe a muffin if I feel like spoiling you. I wouldn't fight you on it. Well, I'd rather not keep you two. Be safe, alright? I don't want to take the rest of the day on my own. No worries, I'll be back in about an hour. And we get an hour-long lunch break? That's a pretty good lunch break. That's great. Peter stands there with a bit of a blank expression on his face, almost as though he's lost in thought. He doesn't seem to recognize me as I approach. Who are you? Hey, are you alright? He snaps out of it after I reach over and nudge his arm. Huh? Oh yeah, I'm fine. Just a little burned out is all. I've had a very late night. Late night? Do you work as a security guard or something? He shakes his head and chuckles to himself. I wouldn't say that exactly. My nut hobby isn't something I can pay the bills with. I mainly test and review products. Test products? Are you a beta tester of some kind? Something like that. I just mainly film myself testing products like appliances, little inventions that claim to work, food, life hacks, that sort of thing. So you're a YouTuber in 2016. Alright. Sometimes I'll have a small company pay me to test their items to help them gain exposure. It doesn't pay for a good review from me, though. This 2016 life hack video is sponsored by Colgate toothpaste. If you want teeth like Big Boy here, use Colgate. Huh, that sounds like a fun job. A lot better than working here. Yeah, those teeth. If you want those teeth, use Colgate. It has its perks. So, ready to head out? Yeah. Yeah, I can't be gone for too long, though. TK needs me back in an hour. I'm sure TK will be fine if you're running a minute or two late. Besides, it's gonna be slow here for the rest of the day anyway. I guess so. He made sure of that. Here we are. Don't think I'm the kind of person who'll just let anyone in during a second date. Of course not. You're clearly a person with class, though it doesn't explain why you're dating me. I roll my eyes as I reach over to unlock the door. Hey, you're the one who asked me out. You're just lucky that you were too cute to turn down. Oh. I feel his warm hand rest against my lower back, and my body trembles. His gentle dust slowly trails upward. His tender caress makes my body burn. That does not sound pleasurable. His caress feels like fucking fire burning me alive.
I can't help it. You're far too irresistible.
Fucking hell, dude. I can't. Dude, this is too fucking hot.
Hey, none of that in the hall.
Fuck, I wanted to have anal sex in the hall. Startled, I spin away from my apartment door. I can feel that my cheeks are still flushed from Peter's touch, and I try to compose myself. Jeez, you scared the crap out of me. Kitty, I didn't expect you back so soon. Shouldn't you be at work? Okay, narc. My landlord looks as cranky as ever. Dilf. I am. I'm just taking a small lunch break. It's only for an hour. The landlord seems unfazed by my excuse and quickly turns his attention towards Peter. That's his legal name, the landlord. I feel like you can really only have one job with that name, right? Poor guy. He's like, I actually was hoping to be a dentist, but they saw my name on the application to dentist school, and they said no. And you are? Peter, I'm Kitty's boyfriend. Peter says, unwaveringly and clearly irritated by being interrupted. Yeah, boyfriend, sure. He's like, Kitty is mine, you have no chance. Clearly he is the powerful and strong man come to save us. Sick. Peter continues to glare at him, but the landlord, completely disinterested by the lanky stranger, turns his attention back to me. Anyway, I suppose you can guess why I'm here. I groan as I turn to unlock the front door. Yeah, I know. I'll talk to her when I see her later tonight, okay? If you see her tonight. You can't keep covering for Lucy like this, Kitty. Look, I appreciate that you're killing yourself to keep a roof over her head, but this is getting out of hand. I know that I'm running out of excuses to defend my roommate, but my mind keeps searching for them. I stopped messing with the door lock when I realized I've just been playing with my keys to keep from facing the landlord. I feel like a child being scolded. We have been a bad girl.
Punish me.
But I'm an adult, so I better act like one. I hang my arms to my side, trying to hold back a sigh. I turn my attention back towards my landlord. I know you know, but I have to put my foot down, Kitty. She's violated her contract one too many times. But think about yourself. She dumps half of the rent on you, leaving you to work triple shifts at a dead-end greasy spoon diner. Listen, I admire a hardworking person. I do, and I get that you're trying to be a good person, and you don't want to be selfish, but you can't kill yourself like this. She needs to go. I can't just kick her out. It's not right. We're so nice, dude. It doesn't feel right to just kick her out. No, I'll take up a second job and work triple shifts there if I have to. Don't do that, Kitty. Frustrated by my tenacity, he groans loudly and rubs his throbbing forehead. Alright, how about this? You can work part-time for me and help out around this place. That way no one needs to drag your body out of a gutter at 1 a.m. He flashes a quick, resentful glance at Peter. What? Wait, really? You're offering me a job, working for you? If you're willing to learn to do more than just screw in a light bulb. Wait, you can at least do that, can't you? With the kids today, you just can't tell. No, I mean, I can learn, thank you. Seriously? You can't even remember my name? Oh boy. How often do I even talk to you, remember? He seems to crack a half smile at my little retort. Heh. Fair enough. It's Don Williams, kid. But Don will do. Anyway, stop by my office the next time you have a spare moment and we'll talk. Of course, Don. Nodding once, the landlord turns around and walks away. Bye. Well, here we are. I extend my arms out as if showcasing the layout of the place. Walking in, he scans the apartment, looking rather pleased. Not bad, definitely a bit bigger than my apartment. Glad you like it. I'm beaming with a huge smile, and I hold my hand out to him. Anyway, shall we? Absolutely. He takes my hand firmly as we walk into the kitchen. I have him sit down at the table while I let go the fridge to get him a drink. As I'm searching through the fridge for some soda cans, I turn around and notice Peter's expression falter. What's wrong, Peter? Huh? He started snapping out of his melancholy trance. Oh, no, it's nothing. I'm fine. I pull a soda can from the fridge, fill a glass with ice, and watch as he tries to put on a happier face. Are you sure? Really, I'm sure. It's just... He sighs as he takes the soda can and pours it into the chilled glass. I guess I just can't help but feel bad that you have to put up with a roommate who's taking you for granted. It's a good thing I'm so sweet and forgiving about her. I guess. Oh, that. Well, hey, look on the bright side. At least I'll be working a second job that'll cover us both and I won't have to work as many shifts at the diner now. Isn't that great? Peter tries to form a smile, his sadness still lingering in his eyes. Of course it is. He sips the drink and then sits it down gently to take my hand as his. Kitty, I think you're a really wonderful person and you deserve the best from all the hard work that you've put in. Yes, we are very wonderful. He brings my hand forward to his lips, kissing it gingerly. And if I were your roommate, I promise I'd put so much effort into my work to help you pay the rent and whatever else you'd like. I don't know if it's the way he says those words or maybe the look in his eyes, but I can't help but feel touched. Yeah. Oh, Peter. With a smile, Peter immediately stands up, stepping close to me with his body pressed against mine. Oh. Fucking landlord. Oh, God. She walked in on us. Peter turns his head, letting out an irritated groan as he glares over at my roommate as she bursts through the front door. Lucy, hey, you're home. Oh, not for long. I was gonna hit the bottle, but it seemed you two need some alone time. We were just getting lunch real quick. Yeah, just a quick lunch break before going back to work. Mm-hmm. Oh.
Nothing like eating out for lunch.
Fuck, she's on to us. Lucy, oh my god. She makes her way to the front room and grabs a small bag of pot she keeps tucked away under the mattress. She stuffs it down between her breasts before checking her pockets for a let-out. That's actually really smart. I should start doing that. Well, you two take your time. Don wants me to meet up with him about some bullshit or other. I'll be back later tonight, though. Hey, maybe you and I can have a little late night for once. You know, if you're not too tired after this. Sure. We're fucking everyone, dude. Since when does Lucy ever want to hang out? Maybe she knows we're getting kicked out, and she's getting kicked out and is trying to sweeten things up with me. Sure. Great. She beams, walking over toward where we are and places a peck on my cheek. Oh, I'll catch you later tonight, darling. I'd like to snort cocaine off your breasts, please. I'm caught off guard by this gesture, looking rather confused as she pats Peter on the back. Don't rough Kitty up too much. God knows they need a good fuck, but I prefer my roommates being able to walk afterward. Lucy, please go. Oh, and I got some condoms in my nightstand. Lucy! Lucy! Lucy, we don't need condoms. I want Peter to fucking breed me. I love you too. She loves us. With that, Lucy finally leaves the room, locking the door behind her, possibly to make sure that we're not disturbed again. After a moment of silence, I step away from Peter a little, looking down at the floor while we're both feeling embarrassed and very, very flustered. I'm gonna see what leftovers we got stored away in the fridge, I say in a hushed tone, biting my lower lip as my eyes drift back up to him. That devious glint was still in his eyes, but casually he nods in agreement. Yeah, I can't send you back to work on an empty stomach. Oh, why can't the rest of my day be like this morning? The moment I get back from lunch, this place is as dead as my dream job. TK walks up, dressed in their casual clothes and hands tucked away in their pockets. They yawn as they see me approach. You already clocked out? Yeah, I'm ready to just go home and die. Oh, don't do that. I still need your help tomorrow. They chuckle, holding open the door for me as we both take our leave. TK starts heading to their car, rummaging with their keys for a moment before pausing, turning their attention over to me. Hey, can I talk to you about something? Sure, what's up? They hesitate a bit, looking off to the side as they muster the courage to speak. About that guy Peter, I know I have no place to say anything, but I got a creepy vibe about him. Why did I do Australian? I was trying to do British. Creepy? How do you mean? It's just that it seems like he had his eyes on us the whole time we were talking. I don't know. Bro, he was just waiting for me to be ready to leave. That's normal. Gaslight gatekeep girl boss. You're just paranoid. They shift uncomfortably where they stand, still fiddling with their keys. Anyway, I'll catch you tomorrow. Be careful walking home. Yeah, you too. With that, TK gets into their car, fighting with the engine for a second or two before starting it up and driving off. I understand their concern, and maybe they're right. Peter and I just went on a 5-minute date, and he was ready to fuck me raw in the kitchen. Maybe we're moving too fast. Okay, and now I've changed my mind again. Okay. ... Lucy hasn't come back yet. Odd. She's normally home at a reasonable time. Well, normal by her standards, anyway. Guess I shouldn't be surprised that she isn't back yet. Closing and locking the door behind me, I don't bother turning on the lights as I shuffle my way to my room in the dark. Opening the door to my room, I reach over to flip on the light switch. Question mark? The door is stuck. We should probably close our window, right? Who keeps opening this? Eh? Aw, damn it. Did Lucy forget to even pay our utility bill, too? Setting things down on my bed, I feel my way out of the room, looking around the inky void before me. I think we have some candles placed somewhere. Don't? What? Or who did I bump into? Lucy, is that you? Whoever it is, they stay quiet. Dawn, are you in here? I whisper again, my heart races faster as the silence only grows. Whoa! Someone wraps their arms around me, and I feel something like a wet cloth covering my mouth and nose. Oh, we're being chloroformed. Okay, we're being chloroformed. I try to break free, but they don't loosen their grip. Oh god, I'm starting to feel drowsy and weak. Yep, chloroform. Who's doing this? Why? A chill runs up my spine as I feel something that feels like a kiss against my cheek. Then I hear a familiar, seductive voice whisper in my ear.
I'll see you tomorrow, darling.
Okay. What is he? And we're out. Next day. There we go. Ah! Well, I'm back in my room. Oh, my head is pounding. What happened last night? Ah! Jesus! Fucking Christ! The one who attacked me, his voice was just like... Gaslight Gatekeep Girl Boss. It must have been a dream, a nightmare more like it. I guess I've been too stressed lately. Thank God it didn't happen, though. Who could that be? Oh, it's probably Peter. I better get that. Why would it be Peter? Was he supposed to be coming over? I hope it's Peter. It's been so long since I've looked forward to seeing someone. Wouldn't it be more likely that it's TK? I thought they were supposed to take us, like... Okay. Quickly making my way towards the door, I take in a deep breath and look through the peephole. Oh! Dawn. Sorry about that. I thought you were someone else. Paranoid enough to not answer the door, huh? Sorry. Dawn doesn't seem to acknowledge the apology as he crosses his arms and continues. You'll need to be more vigilant on answering the door from now on. A lot of folks will be running to you to take care of things around here. He's right. Great first impression I'm making so far. The man heavily sighs as he reaches into his back pocket and hands me a small to-do list. Here are a few minor things to spruce up around here. Simple stuff that hopefully you can handle. I take a look at the piece of paper that Don places in my hand. I didn't realize he had such nice handwriting. The list seems basic enough. Take out the garbage, sweep the hallways, check up on Mrs. Greta, change light bulb in downstairs public restroom, restock cleaning supplies, should be delivered today. Remind me, Don, to check the upper unfinished floor for rats. We can do this. Yeah, I can do this, I reassure him. Don seems to wear a face of relief, but tries to hide it. Good. This will make things a lot easier for me. By the way, have you talked to Lucy yet? No, I only caught a glimpse of her yesterday while I was on my break. She wasn't home when I got back from work either. But I'll be seeing her tonight. I guess we have a movie date or something? The older man raises an eyebrow at me, a slight smirk curled on his lips. Having a movie date with Lucy and a boyfriend? Look at you getting around. Yeah, you're next. It's not like that. Don chuckles a little as he starts to take his leave. Sure. Anyway, just be sure to get those done sometime today. Once Dawn is gone, I look down at myself. I guess I'd better hurry and get ready for work. I don't want to be late 2 days in a row. Besides, TK and I are going to be having a little breakfast together, so it's not all bad. And here we are, looking down the barrel of lower than minimum wage, possibly expired food, and obnoxious customers. At least I won't be here for long today. I'd better hurry and clock in. Hey Kitty, I texted you earlier. You did? Pulling out my phone from my back pocket, I turned it on to check my messages. Weird, I'm not seeing anything from you. Well, I did. Anyway, I was trying to tell you that there's no work today. We had a break-in last night. A break-in? Who? Not sure
yet. The kitchen is a wreck, though. The back door is completely busted in, all the cooking equipment is banged up, and the boss's office is completely ruined.
British people. God. Jesus, was anything stolen? I don't know. Just then, a distressed holler is heard in the kitchen area. I can't make out what is being said, but suddenly an officer quickly makes his way out of the kitchen, radioing for an ambulance. He looks completely distraught. As soon as he makes the call, he turns his attention to us and asks us to wait outside. Why? What's going on? The officer doesn't say anything at first, still looking as though he's trying to process what he saw. Please, we found a body locked in the freezer. Holy shit! He finally manages to explain. I need you two to wait outside, okay? Fuck, dude. TK's shoulders drop upon hearing this. What? Wait, outside, please, is all he mutters. He doesn't seem to have the energy to repeat himself. There's still silence between TK and me. Even with the cars driving by, people walking around us, and the wailing of sirens in the distance, everything seems so quiet. Christ, now I feel bad for wanting a little more excitement in my life. Yeah, TK, this is all your fault. Send them to jail! You and me both. You don't think we're gonna be suspects, do you? Best to wait out here until they call us back. We don't even have security cameras in the place, so it could be anyone.
Oh, there you are! I've been looking everywhere for you!
Oh God, you had me worried sick. Are you alright? What did they say? If they blame this on you, I swear to God, No, I'm fine. It's okay. It's all just hard to grasp right now. Peter's expression of great concern slowly fades into annoyance as he glares over to TK. Why didn't you wait outside like I told you? I didn't want them dealing with this. Well, excuse me, Your Highness. I had to be brought in for questioning and get my alibi straight. Besides, Kitty wasn't answering their phone. Peter, you were here earlier? Yeah, I wanted to get you breakfast before you went to work, he says between gritted teeth. But it looks like someone completely forgot to tell you about that. There's been a break-in and a bloody body in the freezer. A bloody body. There's a lot more going on right now besides your damn breakfast date. British people aren't real. Both of you knock it off. We're not picking sides. And they do. TK and Peter are both startled at my outburst. Oh, I guess we were supposed to say that loud. Knock it off! I'm sorry. Same. Things are just crazy right now, you know? I get that, but you two trying to one-up each other isn't making me feel better. There's a brief moment of silence between the three of us. TK is looking back over towards the diner while Peter returns his gaze to me. Did you still want me to get you something? I can just grab you coffee and muffin while you're waiting. Reaching into my pocket, I pull out some cash and hand it to Peter. Here, should be enough for the three of us. Peter's hesitant in taking the cash at first, but doesn't argue as he finally reaches over and takes it. You're so kind. Yes, I am. He says with a dreamy look in his eyes. I'll be right back, dear. I still don't like that guy. He's giving me a bad vibe. I don't respond. There's too much going on to deal with either of their jealousy right now. I just hope it's not someone we know. I doubt it. I only know two other people besides you and Peter, and they're both back home. Oh, God. What? What is it? Lucy didn't come home last night. Oh, shit! Fuck! Wait, you don't think... No, wait. I don't answer as a speed test. Okay, hang on. Whoa! Oh, fuck. Can I show this? I'm gonna play it safe and not show it, but wow. So she's dead. Okay. No. I feel someone pulling me away from the scene, verbally demanding I keep my distance. No, that's my roommate. That's Lucy. Fucking shit, dude. Bro, all that hard work supporting her and she fucking dies. Damn. What? We worked so hard to keep her a roof over her. We're so... What? We're so altruistic for nothing. It's no problem. We're off for a while, checking up Jim Murphy. Is that right? We'd love that. I'd love that, actually. Thanks. TK steps closer and hugs me, then embrace tight as they nuzzle against my cheek. If you need anything, I'll be a phone call away, alright? I can't help but hug them back. TK's always been so sweet and supportive. No, they're not as altruistic as us. Despite how many times I've ignored their feelings for me, I need to make it up to them somehow. TK finally pulls away and pats my shoulder. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Try and get some sleep. With that, they take their leave, hands shoved into their pockets and head hanging low. Peter is sitting on the sofa as though he's been waiting for me the whole time. The moment he sees me walk in, he jumps to his feet and hurries over to me, giving me a tight embrace. There you are. Dear God, that took forever. I was getting worried. My grip is weary as I wrap my arms around him, not sharing the same kind of force. Today has been exhausting. Sorry about that. A lot goes into these investigations, I guess. Pulling away, I walk over to the kitchen area, set my keys on the counter, and see the coffee pot still has some coffee left from the day before. You know, she always saved me some if I didn't have any that morning. I know. What? Geez, come in.
Hey, kiddo. I heard what happened.
The landlord says, getting straight to the point with his arrival. He glances over at Peter for a moment and sneers at the man before turning his attention back to me. I just wanted to come by and check up on you. To be honest, I'm not doing great, but I'll still do those tasks you gave me this morning. No excuses. The older man shakes his head. No, you won't. Life's a real mess right now. Even my boy is rattled by it. It's his first murder case after all, so he told me everything. Your son is an officer? Yeah, he and his boys were here earlier to see if they could find anything. Her room was full of nothing but job applications, some toys, and various knickknacks. Nothing else hinting to why it happened to her. So it's a cold case? Peter asked, stepping closer to my side. I wasn't fucking talking to you. And no, not yet. They're gonna keep digging around, hopefully, and catch the prick too before I do it and snap their spine.
Bold words from someone who tried to kick her out yesterday.
Shit! Shade thrown. Listen here, you little grub. I might have wanted to kick her out, but I didn't want her to get cut up like a Christmas ham and shoved in a freezer for later. No one in their youth deserves that. Well, maybe you should have given her a job instead of Kitty. Then she might still be alive. Fucking say that again. Both of you stop. I am not in the mood. Both Don and Peter do stop, giving one last glare to each other before Don turns his full attention towards me. You're on your own again, and you can't keep this up. A third job just isn't in the cards because I don't want you killing yourself to stay. Do you know anyone willing to help you out with this? We want our fucking
Not at
Pookie
all.
Bear to live with us, Doug. Not at all.
I do mind.
Oh. Why not? Kid, this guy hasn't done a lick of
This
a
guy
good...
hasn't done a lick of a good first impression. I'm not approving of this twig of a man.
Wick of a man. Don, please, at least give him a chance. He'll be better, right, Peter? Of course, I know you and I got off on the wrong foot, but I'm willing to let bygones be bygones and start over. Saying this, Peter approaches Don and offers his hand. The old man just looks at Peter's hand and sneers. Lucy's not replaceable. If anything, you're a downgrade. Damn, nobody likes Peter. Don turns his attention back over to me. I'll be in my office all day tomorrow. Come see me for your tasks later. Without even a goodbye, Don takes his leave, nearly slamming the door behind him. Man, who spit in his fiber meal? Ugh, could this day get any worse? I huff, walking over towards the sofa and flopping on myself down. I keep quiet, looking over towards the TV screen that was in front of me. Lucy and I were supposed to have a night in, actually hang out for the first time since we've been roommates, and now I can't. Peter comes over and sits down next to me, wrapping one arm around my shoulder and tugging me close against him. This place is making you depressed, darling. Why not stay with me for tonight? Help you get your mind off things. I suppose so. I never actually saw your place. Darling, trust me, the moment you see it, you won't want to leave, and if you try, I'll just have to tie you down and make you stay. Fuck yes. Are you joking? You want to find out? Yes. Sure. I say with a hesitant tone. I have a gut feeling that this is a bad idea, but after everything that's happened today, I need a distraction. A smirk curls on Peter's face as he stands up from the sofa, extending his hand to me and helping me off the sofa. So bold. I like it. I swear I feel my heart getting caught in my throat as I realize what I'm getting into. The man takes my hand and leads me out of my apartment. Waiting parked on the curb is a worn-down-looking gray van. Its windows darkly tinted on the side. All it needs is a free candy sign, and it's good to have several people report it. Wow. Peter opens the van door for me, helping me inside before closing it shut. It's a pretty nice car. He keeps it decently clean with the cliche collection of scented pines on the rear view mirror and an ashtray filled with various change. Buckle up, it's going to be a long ride. How far? About 3 hours. 3 hours? Why is he here? Bro, go home. What? My second house is only 2 hours away, and that's too long for me, honestly. 3, yes. It's the exact same reaction. I live rather far away from here, just as I like it, but oh so far away from you. That's okay, the gas money is worth seeing you every day. Wait a minute, you drive 3 hours over here every day just to go to a flower shop. Peter lets out an unnerving chuckle. Oh, Kitty, I love you, but you're not very bright. Damn, he called us stupid. Think about it, the moment we met at the park, those times I saw you at the diner, how you'd always leave your window closed no matter how many times I opened it at night, your perfectly sized closet. you were stalking me. Okay, but when you first, fell in love with me, why were you here? Like, you were on vacation? This town seems pretty uninteresting. Like, why vacation here? Why was he here? You blame me? You're the one who is always on my mind, the one who makes my heart beat out of my chest every single time I see you, smell you. Maybe we just smell so bad that you had a heart attack. It can happen. You want the truth? The truth is I'm mad. Mad to a point where I'd caress your skin while you sleep soundly each night, needing to feel you from the inside and fill you. Grinding against you isn't enough anymore. Holy shit. What? Don't you get it? I'm opening my heart to you. I'm being forward. I'm being honest. Trust matters in a relationship, and I'm tired of keeping things from you. Yeah, it's just so romantic, dude. I love you. I loved you the moment I saw you at the diner. I wanted nothing more than to storm in and... Whoa! Peter! Though that wasn't a proper way to approach... No kidding! So I had to follow you instead. Study your pattern, memorize your schedule, practice what to say when you were finally alone and not working. The park was perfect to finally approach you. Peter glances towards me with a dark glint in his eyes. Once we get to my place, I'd like to show you how much I've been dying to have you to myself. Yes, we're doing it. This is all I can whisper, feeling myself sink more into my seat as he continues to drive. I don't know what I'm more disgusted with, the confessions of his stalker-like behavior and what he's done to me in my sleep, or the realization that I find these actions of his arousing. Holy shit, is this game made for me? Peter seems to take my response well as he brings one hand over, placing it firmly against my thigh as he caresses it with such an eager motion. I knew you would understand, my love. My body shivers upon feeling his hand up my leg, followed by those words with such a seductive tone. Dear God, I'm trapped in a van with my stalker. What am I getting myself into? Whoa! Peter doesn't respond, simply reaching over to close the glove box back up. An unimportant item related to an unimportant event involving an unimportant whore. I wouldn't dwell on it. Unimportant? What do you mean? Wait, was it you? He doesn't respond, his eyes more focused on the road. Did you kill Lucy? Yeah. We're surprised by this? He looks at me, smiling slightly as if proud but trying to hide it. We're having this heart-to-heart, so I might as well be forward. In short, yes, I murdered her. She had to go. She'd only get in the way. We can't have that. S' expression turns cold as he mutters the last sentence. You get that, yes? We're so into this. Wow, he was really serious about this. More than I imagined. I'll kill for you is such a cliche, but he meant it. He really cared for me that deeply. I feel a spark ignited by his possessive passion. I wasn't bothered at all. It transformed S' chilling words into something that warmed my body. I'm flattered that he'd put himself at risk to murder someone for me. Yes, definitely. Oh, I think most people like you would be a little freaked out by a murder confession. His face is so hot. I need this man to bite my titties right now. I'm not like most people. Yeah, guys, I'm just not like other girls. I like it when you kill my roommate. Seems reassured by my answer, becoming less tense. I knew you would understand. Just another way that we are meant for one another. He reaches over again to pat my thigh, his eyes focused on the road ahead. I place my hand over his, appreciating the warmth. Looking out of my passenger window at the road, I observe the city streets turn into suburban enclaves, which slowly give way to forest and farmland. Peter, take me to see the cows! I want to see the cows! I feel myself getting tired with each passing mile. Peter holds my hand in his, squeezing it gently. We'll be home soon. I close my eyes and drift off to sleep. End of day 3. Alright, it's time for day 4, and then we're not going to day 5 because we're not supposed to show that yet. As asked by the creator, I can't show you guys that. Oh, there we go. Kitty. Oh, hi. I stir on the soft surface I'm laying on, opening my eyes slowly. Try to move at first, finding it strangely difficult to shift my arms. I glance up above my head, only to see them bound to the wood headboard with rope. Huh, kinky. Do I even need to say anything anymore at this point, it kind of all speaks for itself right now. Oh, sorry about the ropes. You were rolling around a lot in your sleep. I didn't want you falling off the bed and hurting yourself. These floors are hard wood, so not good for hitting your head on. He appears a little concerned as he watches me attempt to struggle. I didn't know I fluffed around like a fish in my sleep. Well, you were quite restless. More than usual. Right, so since I'm awake now, is there a chance you could untie me? Peter flashes me his signature devilish grin. Only if you promise to be good for me. And if I don't? He toys with the ropes, hands twisting away from him as he firmly grabs my arm. Well, then I guess I'll just have to leave you like this. Sliding his hand down my hip, his expression becomes more predatory than loving. He leers at my helpless, but I don't know if I can show the rest of this. Apologies, darling, just going over some memories. Noticing my discomfort, he attempts to lighten his demeanor, trying to mask his animalistic urges. Memories? My mind pours over the last few days like some kind of crazed slideshow presentation. The open bedroom window and random disturbances while I slept, the pieces of the puzzle beginning to form a clearer picture. A chill runs across my flesh. This isn't the first time he's watched me like this, vulnerable and oblivious. Well, yeah, he literally admitted to grinding on us while we slept, so no shit. And now I'm awake at the brunt of his sordid fantasies. You're so irresistible, darling. He lowers his hand to my thighs and smoothly fondles them. Inside intimate parts, we're gonna have to skip this. We lay there for several minutes. Pedro snaking his arm around me and pulling me closer to him. Why is he ethnic now? I mean, there's nothing wrong with him being ethnic, but why are we calling him Pedro all of a sudden? Did we forget his name or something? He fucked us so good that we forgot his name, I guess. I cuddle him back, almost drifting off to sleep in his embrace until his hasty movements awaken me again. I'll be right back. Yeah, so his name is Peter here. What? Kissing the top of my head, he departs from the bed and out of the room. I lay for a few seconds, wondering what on earth he was doing that couldn't wait a few minutes. A few seconds later, he rushes back in with a towel and a damp washcloth, applying them gently to my skin, cleaning and then drying my body. He's so sweet. Exactly. Aftercare is important. Like, Peter would genuinely be a really good boyfriend if he just didn't kill people. I don't think I'll wash up just yet. I like your scent on me. It's comforting. It's you. I'm surprised by the sentiment. It makes me feel special. No one has ever said anything like that intimate to me before. I've felt invisible my whole life, just going through the motions of my sad sack life. It's depressing how accurate that is, and that this is probably also the most intimate thing anyone's ever said to me. Fucking hell. Peter, if only you were real. I am cripplingly lonely. Peter puts on his pants and adjusts himself before kneeling down beside the bed, gazing into my eyes. I wish I could spend the whole day in bed with you, but I have some other things I have to finish up first. Feel free to explore your new home in the meantime. I hope that's okay. Oh, sure, you go ahead. I'm sure I can keep myself busy. He leaves a soft peck on my brow before heading towards the door. I love you, kitty. Love you too. He blows me a kiss before closing the door behind him. I get up from the bed, take a closer look around the room, noticing a lot of my things are already here. I wonder when he had the time to do that. It was nice of him to go through the effort for sure. Well, I guess I'd better find something to do. If I can walk properly, that is. Alright, let's look around. What's this? Oh, it's the room we were just in. Good. Bathroom, okay. Oh, hubby's room. I open the door and see Peter at a computer desk, typing away on a keyboard. Peter smiles, turning his head towards me. Hey, darling, already on your feet, I see. Guess I'll have to ravish you harder next time. Ooh. I rub my arm, slightly awkward and trying not to blush. I can still smell him on me. I wonder what he smells like. I'm gonna guess he smells like some Old Spice scent. Rain, wool, and maybe chocolate milk. I personally smell like popcorn, corn chips, or peanut butter, but that is only if I'm not absolutely filthy and like a flea-ridden woman. Well, how would you like to hang out with me for a bit? I have a meeting with my editor soon, but it should be quick. Editor? Yeah, for my videos. His name's Daniel. Nice guy. He cleans up the footage I send him. He's been working for me for a few months now. A real time saver for me. It's strange to imagine that Peter has a life that involves other people. He seems like so much of a lone wolf. I guess it gave him a little dimension. It's kind of endearing. More human, for sure. I'm just letting him know that I'll be taking some time off and giving him a to-do list for the next couple of weeks. Oh, okay, I hope I'm not distracting you. Of course not, darling. Feel free to hang out. Heck, you can even lay on my bed if you want. Yes, we are so tired. I gotta go to bed. And I think I've had enough just laying down on a bed for now. Fine. No thanks, I'm gonna find something to keep me occupied. Cool, just be careful if you go outside. We're surrounded by forest and there's lots of bear traps out there. Bear traps?! Yikes. Well, I guess a walk outside is out of the question. There must be something else around here I can do. Okay, I guess we're leaving. Go in here. Oh, this is a nice place. We're eating food. We're starving. I could easily make a meal with what's in here. There's plenty of ingredients. We're going to be such a good trad wife for Peter. We're going to do the cooking and cleaning, and he'll work, I guess. I grab some stuff from the fridge and turn on the stove. After a quick bit of prep and some hissing from the pan on the flame, the kitchen quickly begins to fill with a pleasant smell. The aroma seems to have lingered into Peter's room as he opens the door to join me in the kitchen. I gotta plug in my laptop. Give me a second. Something smells good. It'll be ready in a second. Great, I forgot how hungry I was. Finishing up, I serve 2 plates, one for myself and one for Peter. We take our seats at the small table together, Peter practically salivating. It smells amazing, kitty. Peter wastes no time digging in, acting like it's the first meal he's had in years. He takes a moment to lick his lips. It's delicious. Thanks, but maybe you should slow down before you choke. Sorry, it tastes so good. Peter's eyes narrow as he flashes a devilish smile. Almost as good as you. I couldn't help but roll my eyes and let out a small chuckle. Wow, that was cheesy. Yeah, that was so romantic. We both giggle as we both dig into our meal. Peter stops every now and then to further compliment my efforts, eventually polishing off the last of it before I'm even halfway through mine. Man, I could eat that every day for the rest of my life. Careful what you wish for. What did we even make that was so damn good? We made ice cream. We cooked ice cream on the stove for dinner. He laughs as he takes the plate to the sink, returning back to watch me eat, a loving gleam in his eyes. Why don't you just go ahead and finish up your work? I'm sure me eating isn't the most interesting thing to look at. Wait until you see those, ASMR eating channels. People love those. I could sit and watch you all day no matter what you're up to. He reaches over and playfully pinches my cheek. But I'll take the hint. Besides, I guess the sooner I finish up, the sooner I'll be completely free for you. He places a kiss on the top of my head before heading back to his room. Oh, and Kitty, don't worry about the dishes. I'll do them myself later. Wow, he even helps with the housework. This guy's awesome. He blows me a kiss before closing the door behind him. After finishing up my own meal, I clean up myself, placing my dishes into the sink alongside Peter's. I wonder how much longer Peter will be. I look around to see what else I could do in the meantime. Over here. It's just all the same shit. Okay. Ooh. Oh my god, it's so cute. I love it. Oh, hi, baby. It's so cute. I take a look inside the tank. The environment is carefully designed with plastic green plants and fake rocks. After a few seconds, I spot something slithering through the straw. An orange wide head peeks out, forked tongue flicking through the air. I love you. A snake emerges from the paper foliage, straightening up to get a better look, staring at me curiously as I stare right back. I tap the glass gently with my finger. Hi! I don't see any food in the tank. Maybe it's hungry? We need to feed this baby immediately. Oh my god. What do snakes eat? Mice, rats, bugs? Mice and rats. Peter must have some food for it somewhere. I love you. No. I walk into the kitchen looking around for something that the snake could reasonably eat. Eventually, I find a drawer in the freezer with a couple of vacuum-sealed baby rats inside. Gross, but at least he doesn't keep any other food in this drawer. I take the small nugget out of the freezer with a pair of tongs from the drawer and run it quickly under some warm water from the sink. I don't think the snake would appreciate the food that's been frozen solid. After a few minutes, the tiny body becomes limp, seemingly thawed enough to be eaten. Eat up, baby! The little snake tries to crawl to the top of the tank as I approach. Opening its cover, I place the prey near the snake. The reptile doesn't hesitate to open its mouth to completely engulf the rat. Yes! Eat up, precious. It's so cute. It's amazing how these creatures can swallow their food whole. Oh my goodness, I love it. I hear Peter's bedroom door open and his lanky frame comes into view. Look at her eyes. She's so cute. Oh, you've met Rat, have you? Rat, interesting name for a snake, considering. I like a little irony. He smiles at me, hovering over the tank before glancing towards Rat. You fed her? Well, she looked hungry. That's very kind of you, Kitty. I can tell you two are going to be best friends. Yes, we are. I love her. If she's as sweet as her owner, I think you're right. Our eyes meet, a nice, quiet, intimate moment shared between the two of us. I'd say the three of us. Still, I wonder how she feels being called Rat. Peter shrugs. Well, you can change it if you think she'd prefer something else. What? No, her name's great. I love it. Really? Sure, she's yours as much as she is mine. What's a good name for a snake? No, we're keeping Rat. She doesn't need a different name. Rat's fine. I can't think of a name right now. My mind is completely blank. No, her name is just fine as it is. It's not that I can't think of one. It's just that I like her name. Well, I'll leave you to think about it. No, I'm just fine with it. I hope the two of you get along. Yeah, I think we're up to a good start. I watch my little friend as she flicks her tongue out at me. I can manage with a cute snake. I'll let you two get acquainted more. He excuses himself, leaving me and Rat alone. What's happening? Oh, we have a TV, I guess. Locked, of course. Okay, the door's locked. What happens? Can we dig through the trash? No. What do we do? So we'll talk to hubby. Peter, on board! On board! Peter sits at his desk watching one of his review videos from the looks of it. I walk in and hover over his shoulder, my interest piqued. In the video, he's proudly holding up what seems to be a squeegee of some sort, standing by his van after seemingly testing it on his windshield. Apparently, whatever the result or rating the item was, it met his approval. You look cute when you're trying to be professional. He pauses his editing, turning to face me. It took me a while to get this comfortable in front of the camera. Now it's almost second nature. You want to watch some others I've done? He pushes his chair back a little, giving his lap a little pat and an invitation to sit. Sure. I sit down on Peter and he snakes his arm around my waist, pulling me close against him. I shift a little, trying to get comfortable. A chill goes through me as I hear him moan a little. Ooh. Hey now, calm down. Sorry, I can't help it. So which one would you like to see? What's under the delete later folder? Nothing important. How about my top rated video? No, I want to see the rejects. I give him my best puppy dog eyes as I turn to face him. What's darling? Is that us? Of Rat photos? Aw. Please? I bat my eyes, buttering him up, eager to see the things that he seems so adamant I don't. Okay. Yes! He hesitates a bit, taking his time to hover the cursor over the folder. Are you sure? I mean, they're rejects for a reason. That's exactly why I want to see them. I'm sure they're not that bad. No, they're pretty bad. Well, then, that makes me even more curious. Peter groans as he pulls up the rejection folder, leaning back in his seat and resting his face firmly in the palm of his hand. Just one, okay? Okay. Scrolling over each... The trash is labeled me. That's so funny. There was one thumbnail that really caught my attention.
Here we go. Salutations, everyone! I have returned to send you another review. However, we are doing something different this time. Thick Flow, a curious 2-in-1 shampoo product that keeps popping up in ads each time I'm online. I know I normally don't tackle such products, but I figured it's time to try something new. So let's see what we have in store. Not worth it.
Holy shit. Nah, I like him better bald. Honestly, he looks better like this. Peter's hand was still covering his face in embarrassment. Yeah. You had so much hair. Keep rubbing it in. Sorry, it's just, wow, did you get any kind of compensation at all? I mean, that's pretty bad. Peter sighs as he frantically withdraws his hand, resting it instead in my lap. Yeah, I sued them. It was a bit of a fight at first, and they tried to just deny everything. They even tried to say they'd never even sold hair care products, but after I showered them the video and the receipt, there was nothing they could do. I got a pretty hefty payout after the end of it, so I guess it turned out alright. Thank God. It might have even been for the best, since it meant that I could renovate this place properly for you. I mean, I'd hate to have brought you to a condemned shack. You used that money to make this place comfortable for me? Yep, every penny. I looked around the cramped space that Pedro had set himself into. Why is he ethnic again? What? Why? He's put so much effort into the rest of the house, giving me the biggest room, new furniture, and appliances, and yet he tucks himself away in such a tiny room with a bed that doesn't even look like he fits into. He's such a sweetheart. Honestly, yeah, he's fucking great. I try to smile at him, but he avoids my gaze, instead looking down at the floor. I'm hideous now compared to when I had hair. No, you look better. His comment stings as I rush to comfort him, like a little injured puppy melting my heart. Don't be silly. If anything, I think bald suits you. Exactly. I place a kiss on top of his head, nuzzling against him. He doesn't hesitate to wrap his arms around me, hugging me tightly. You're too good to me, kitty. I feel like I'm the lucky one. Giving his bald head a little pat, I slide off his lap. Anyways, I'm gonna just poke around a little more. Alright, I promise I'll be done in a few minutes. No worries. Alright. Guess we can watch TV now. Can I watch My Little Pony? Maybe there's something on worth watching? Please tell me there's My Little Pony. This isn't My Little Pony. Resulted in numerous injuries. The organizer of the event stated that in hindsight, it was a terrible idea to host the annual Gunpowder and Dynamite convention next door to the annual candle-making festival, and will avoid this next year. In other news, the recent murder of Lulu and Imala is still under investigation. She was found in the freezer of Dad's damn diner yesterday morning. The owner of the diner states that he suspects a stranger who has been seen lingering around the establishment in recent months acting suspiciously. Ooh, oh no. We will have more on this as the program continues. But first, the weather. Jim? I'll shut the TV off. This is also surreal. Sure, Peter told me what we had done. I saw Lucy's body myself. But actually seeing it on the news makes it so much more real. I feel like I've just been brought firmly back to Earth. My heart drops as another realization dawns on me. Well, my boss said, he knows it's Peter. What if the cops are already on his tail? What if they find us? What if he gets hurt? I can't help but shudder at the thought of what would happen if we got caught. Nothing good on? I almost jump out of my seat. Wait, you say if we get caught? He basically kidnapped us. Our hands are squeaky clean. What do you mean we get caught? I almost jump out of my seat. I haven't even noticed him leave his room. We'd be fine, I think. Are you okay? You seem upset. He sits himself next to me, taking my hand in his as he looks at me with concern. Peter, I'm scared. Scared of what? What if the cops find us? What if they're on their way to us right now? What if things get ugly and I couldn't even bring myself to say it? Pedro seems to understand as he squeezes my hand. I guess he's just Pedro now. I don't want to lose you. Okay, but he's Peter again. Peter embraces me in a tight hug, stroking the back of my head as he tries to calm me down. Shh, darling, it's okay. We're perfectly hidden away, far from anyone else. They'll never find us. We're safe. And trust me, in a few months, people will forget all about this. The investigation will go cold, and the case will be added to a long list of other cases that the poor excuses for cops couldn't solve. Okay. Besides, no one's going to be crying over some slut being killed in some greasy diner. Ugh. I guess you're right. We're not gonna anger him. I don't want to piss him off. I guess you're right. We part from each other, Peter leaving a small kiss on my cheek. Are you feeling better? A little, I mean, if you're sure that we really are safe. Of course, darling. Trust me, I wouldn't have brought you here if I thought we weren't. I take a deep breath, the wave of anxiety beginning to die down. I trust you. We cuddle for one last time before he gets up from the couch, returning to his room. He turns himself around before disappearing around the corner. We'll be okay, kitty, I promise. I'm almost finished with work. Won't be too much longer. Great. And with that, he returns to his room. He went back twice. Before much longer, Peter appears again, looking cheery as he approaches. I'm so happy with how fast you've settled in, darling. Well, you've made things very easy for me. I feel so at home here with you. Good, I'm glad. His grin couldn't get any wider as he approaches. So I'm completely done with work, all yours for the next few weeks. Weeks? Great. Great, so what do you want to do? Which would you prefer, warm bath or some dessert? We need to take a bath. We gotta get clean. We stink. I'd go for a soak, something to relax me a little. Wonderful. I'll get it started for you right away. Peter heads towards the bathroom down the hall as I listen to him turn on the water. It'll be just a minute. Go ahead and get undressed. There's a robe you can use hanging up in your closet. Entering my room, I peek into the closet. Sure enough, a long white robe was hanging up. He must have bought this just for me. Aww. I go ahead and undress, putting on the new robe. I can't help but smile as I wrap myself in the soft fabric. I wonder how much this cost him. Not that it'd be an issue for him. He's already proved that money is no object when it comes to my happiness. Sugar daddy. He's so sweet. He is. Alright, the bath is ready. I enter the steamy bathroom, my nose filled with a mild yet pleasant rose scent. I made this nice milk bath from a tutorial I found online. I thought it'd be a nice hobby to get into, besides collecting bottle caps. Every time I think he couldn't get any more amazing, he raises the bar even more. The absolute dedication that he has to my comfort and happiness is more than most people can ever dream of. It looks lovely. Thank you so much, Peter. Anything for you, my love. Peter gestures for me to get into the tub. Let's get in there. I slowly take off the robe, tossing it to him, taking pleasure in the way his face flushes and his eyes widen at my naked body. So cold! Goosebumps prickle across my skin from the sudden exposure. I just focus my eyes on the milky bath to avoid Peter's attentive gaze. I tentatively dip a toe into the steaming water, pleasantly surprised by the warmth. Sinking down into the tub, I'm hit by just how amazing it feels. The bath's sweet smell and the way it softens my skin is so soothing, comforting. My nose picks up the scents of honey, rose, and oatmeal all around me. Peter takes the initiative to cup some water onto my neck and shoulders, prompting me to sigh with relief and contentment. He begins to rub my shoulders, going from gentle strokes to a firm massage. I give a little moan, which seems to encourage him to explore more. Okay. So how about an early night? You know, if you're okay sleeping in the same bed. Okay, but since you're my boyfriend, I'm gonna warm my cold-ass feet on your legs. Just part of being in a relationship, my guy. Sorry. I carefully step out of the bath, drawing myself off with a fluffy towel while Peter drains the tub, never keeping his eyes off me for long. I'm sure, I guess. I have to admit, Peter's performance was quite something. I don't think I've ever felt that good before. It'd be nice to feel him next to me while I sleep tonight. Great, let me just, get myself dried. He gives me a wink as he grabs his own towel and wipes the milky water from his arm. Tossing it to the ground, he picks up my robe and leads me into my bedroom. I rummage around for some night clothes and get dressed. You want to grab your PJs? Actually, I prefer to sleep in the buff. I hope that's alright. You did all of that to me in the bath and now you're concerned about modesty. Oh wait, what the fuck? What the fuck? He simply laughs as he begins to strip in front of me, but that excitement turns to confusion as he sees my reaction to his naked torso. What the fuck? Yeah, exactly what I said! His body is completely covered in red marks, some faded, some raw, some looking brand new. Even he's at a loss for words as he desperately tries to think of a way of explaining himself. Peter, what have you done to yourself? Why? Because I'm a coward. A coward? I've been following you for so long. So many times I wanted to approach you. So many times I needed to confess how I felt about you. But each time I got cold feet. I can't believe what I'm hearing. Each of these tally marks, each one of these hearts. I had to flesh out the pain in my chest, the shame of failure, a reminder of how pathetic I truly am for not having the spine to finally talk to you. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. You're hurting yourself because of me? No, not because of you, but for you. Okay, do not do that. Fuck, man, I can't even make a joke here, because I just feel bad. Fuck, man, I can't even... This is not your fault. This is my punishment for being so weak. And this one, I asked, pointing to the fresh wound over his chest. This is for making it this far. Don't worry, this one is for a good reason, a good thing. No! Oh, Peter, you poor thing. Exactly. I cross the room and take his head into my hands, forcing him to look directly in my eyes as I sternly ask him, promise me you will never hurt yourself like this again. He breathes deeply and places his hands over mine. I promise. I placed a delicate peck to his lips before guiding him towards the bed. Come on, let's get some rest. I turn off the lights as I join Peter under the blankets. Before long, we are curled up beside each other in the dark. The combination of fresh sheets and clean skin puts me at ease enough to close my eyes. It's mind-blowing to finally having you in my arms. I missed you so much. I'm so glad you're here. Everything feels complete. Complete, like he found something that was missing his whole life. Oh, Peter, you've been so alone. I'm glad I'm here, too. He pulls me closer to his body, the warmth of his lean figure lulling me to sleep. Okay, and that is all I'm allowed to show. This game is actually really good. I love the artwork. I love the music. I am impressed, and I can't wait to see more of it.